Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining today. We're here in my kitchen. We're about to go over Moldmedic's disinfectant tutorial. So I'm going to give a couple more minutes here before I start up, just to let anyone else jump on. I'm hoping to get a couple thousand people on before I start. Just kidding. Not really. Just hope to get a couple people on here so I can offer some best practices for you guys during this time when you're in your home the most. So we'll give it some time here. During this broadcast, I'm going to be jumping in and out too. I have some props over here. Going to be moving around so you can have access, some visual access to some of these surfaces. Looks like we got one person on here. Two. Hello. The stream. I'll get back on. All right, we're going to get started up here shortly. So it's April 1st. You know, we're a few weeks into this stay-at-home order, and it's a crazy time. I hope everyone's doing well out there. We at Moldmedics, we wanted to do a live stream. We just wanted to offer some best practices, stuff that you can implement while you're at home quarantining to create a healthier, safer environment here for your family. So first and foremost, stay at home, keep practicing physical distancing. That's the best way to avoid bringing germs and viruses back into your home. I personally like the term physical distancing a little better than social distancing because, as you can see, we're being social right now. And I think it's really important for people to be social during this time. We're social beings. So let's get into it. Today, we're just going to go over some proper cleaning and disinfection techniques on high-touch surfaces within your home. So what are high-touch surfaces? So, for instance, I'm here in our kitchen. This is a high-touch area. We at Moldmedics, we made a list of some common high-touch surfaces. Feel free to add or subtract from this list. But basically, doorknobs, handrails, chairs, telephones, countertops, as you can see, faucet handles. We got some dish soap here. I hope you're using refrigerator handles, appliances, light switches, things like that, remote controls. Really any high-touch area. So things that you touch a lot, they can be cleaned and disinfected. You want to make sure they're hard-surfaced. Most of these cleaners and disinfectants are made specifically for hard surface. So what is cleaning? So I'm going to give you the CDC's definition, and then we can kind of dumb it down from there. But according to the CDC, cleaning is the removal of foreign materials, example, soils and organic material, from objects that are normally, and this is normally accomplished using water with detergents or enzymatic products. Thorough cleaning is required before high-level disinfection and sterilization because inorganic and organic materials that remain on the surface of instruments interfere with the effectiveness of these processes. So basically, cleaning is removing the dirt and the debris from the surfaces, which is a necessary step because if we want to disinfect this surface, it has to be dirt and debris free, or else the actual surface isn't going to come in contact with the disinfectant. So at Moldmedics, the cleaner that we use, as I said, I'm going to be going in and out. I have some different products I want to show you and some different props. And while I'm at it, before we get into the actual disinfectant and cleaning, I'm going to throw on a pair of gloves here. So the active ingredient in our cleaner is called sodium hydroxide. There's tons of different cleaners that you can use. Make sure you have one that fits your personal needs and your lifestyle. I know a lot of people want some, we'll say, more natural cleaners in their home, but this is what we use right here at Mold Medics. This is Pure Clean. Another one I often use at home would just be Dawn and water. So right here, Dawn's a great cleaner degreaser. We have it in a fancy glass bottle here, but everyone knows what the Dawn bottle looks like. So just to give us a real life scenario, well, for instance, my wife and I today, we made bacon, eggs, and sourdough toast. So we had a mess on our hands. And if you don't physically remove that grease from the surface, you're going to have a real difficult time doing disinfection after the fact. So, and another example, the other night we went out, we got some Thai food, Thai takeout during this quarantining time from a little place called Smiling Banana Leaf here in Pittsburgh. And we had some really sticky sauces all over this exact countertop. And my wife was trying to use all different kinds of disinfectants to get it off. And she was scrubbing and she was, narking at me and saying, "Oh, I just can't get this surface clean. It's sticky. It feels gross. I don't know what to do." So I told her, get a little bowl, get some water, get some Dawn, and make up a solution. We cleaned the surface with that. She was stunned. She's like, "This is the cleanest the countertop's ever felt." So that shows the importance of really getting off these inorganic and organic materials prior to disinfecting. So what we want to do, I'm going to go over some techniques with the actual rags. Okay, so what a lot of people will do is when they're cleaning, they'll take a cloth or a rag or even a paper towel and they'll ball it up like so and they'll start cleaning. As you can see, that's not a really effective way. So there is a specific technique you should use when cleaning. And how that is done is you take the rag and you fold it in half, as so, and then you fold it in half again. This creates 8 sides. You have 1, 2, you open it up, 3, 4, and then turn it inside out and you have another 4. This is really utilizing all the surface area of the rag when cleaning. So I'll give you a real life example. Here's the cleaner that we have. This is our Pure Clean. I'm going to take that, spray it on the countertop. What you want to do is clean from the cleanest area of your countertop to the dirtiest. So you don't want to take all of this mess and grease over into a cleaner area. So if this area over here is clean, I want to clean this first and clean right towards the dirtiest area using this first side. Once this side is used up, flip it over and you can use this clean side. I like to use a crosshatch technique, is what we call it. So that would be going back and forth this way and then going back and forth this way. What that does is that attacks the materials from each side. So the dirt and debris, you hit it each way. That way you're going to make sure that you actually get it off of the surface. So once all of the surfaces are clean, you have this nice, beautiful countertop. It's cleaned and degreased. You're ready. You have a prepped surface for disinfection. So for our disinfectant, right here, we use a product called Pure San. So Pure San is, the active ingredient is hypochlorous acid. The inactive ingredient is just water, but same thing. So when deciding on what cleaner or disinfectant you use, you want to make sure the disinfectant is one that you feel comfortable with when using at home. Again, make sure it fits your lifestyle. Make sure it is compatible with the actual surfaces you're cleaning. And make sure it's not expired, because you could easily have a bottle sitting at home for a long time. You go to use it, and then all of a sudden it's ineffective because it's sat on the shelf for a long time. So, and another thing, always use proper PPE. So here I have gloves If you feel comfortable wearing a mask, wear a mask. But just read the label and follow the directions on the label. So some common disinfectants. A lot of people like things like bleach. So a bleach solution, water and bleach. Another thing would be 3 to 6% hydrogen peroxide. There's a ton of different disinfectants you can use. Again, just make sure it fits kind of with your values and works with your specific surfaces. Another one are quats. It's a term that you don't really need to know, but something like that would be Lysol. So each disinfectant has a different time that it needs to contact the surface to be effective. So some need 2 minutes. I was reading the other day, Clorox Clorox wipes, they need 2 minutes for a surface to stay wet for it to do a good job of disinfecting. So a lot of people, they'll just wipe that up and dry it up right away. And really, it's not getting the actual contact time needed to do a good job disinfecting. So you just want to make sure that you understand how long that specific disinfectant has to be touching the surface to get a good disinfectant application. So for instance, ours, 7.5 to 10 minutes is ideally for pure sand is how long you would like it to be in contact with the surface and stay wet before drying. Regular cleaning and disinfecting of your house is really your first line of defense for your family and their health. So routine cleaning, routine disinfection is super important, especially right now we are, stuck inside and we've got a lot of time on our hands and we're putting a lot of things into the environment, whether that be food, it is flu season, so we're sick, so people are coughing and hacking around. So it's really important to continue to clean and disinfect your house on a regular basis. Keep it clean, keep it organized, keep it dry. Those are really important things in our industry. So take these strategies, utilize them throughout your home. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you visit our website, moldmedics.com. We've got a ton of blog, a lot of articles on there. They can help with your specific indoor environment. You can learn a little bit about our company and our industry. Feel free to reach out to us, but our website's a great resource for information. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, today. Stay safe and stay healthy, and hopefully I'll see you soon.